Okay folks, so well, the 9 minutes or so, 9 minutes 36 seconds or something like that, it ran out on my last video just as I was finishing the tyre fitting. But there we are. You can see I've done it now. If I can get it in focus, I cut it through and I had to trim a little bit more off to make it fit in without bulging or anything, and glued it down. When it was dry, there was a little bit of a pit there where the glue hadn't really come to the surface, so I just smeared a little bit more glue over the top, wiped it off, and then I've sanded it off afterwards to get a nice finish. So I think that's pretty good. Anyway, I had a look around the tyre, and sure enough I dripped quite a lot of it on the inside edge. It'd come out of there, I put too much on basically, and it'd run down the tyre, which just sanded that off. Not worried about this edge too much, because this edge really doesn't touch any of the blades that I've got. The crucial edge is this side, and there was one or two bits on here, but not very significant. There's a bit there. I just sanded it off with light paper, and then I've cleaned up all the inside of this. Okay, so to make that nice and I think you're supposed to put a little chamfer on the edge of that, a very small chamfer on it, to make the blade fit nicely. So that's that. Sorry about the elbow, of course, in that last video, but I had one hit at it and that was it, because yeah, I'm glad it went right on both wheels. That was only the second one I did. The first one, the top one, that worked out well as well, first time I did it. So I just got a feeling I must be doing something right. Now, why did I take the whole bearing out and mount it in the vise? You notice it was on the other one and this one were both mounted in the vise with the shaft attached to it. Well, I did actually try to take the wheel off. I had a two-legged puller rather, and I put quite a bit of force on it, and I realised that this edge was the only place I could get the puller behind, one on either side, really wasn't strong enough to take the force that I was putting on it. Really, we need to get a three-legged puller and put it right behind there. Whereas you can see when it's on the machine, you can't. I don't think you can get a puller in there. Well, certainly my puller wouldn't go in there. So I decided to take it all apart. But it did have the advantage, of course, of being able to mount the thing in the vise, and of course then the whole thing became quite easy. Slow and tedious, but it was relatively easy to do, and it seems to have done a good job. So that is that. Now I'm going to leave that here for now with this video, just showing you the end result, and then I'm going to just go over with another video, just going to go over how to get these pulleys out and how they're actually mounted into the machine. I had to work it out, and there was nothing on the manual that I've got to work out how it worked, or indeed how to get them apart, so it's a bit of an experiment, but I'll go over that with you if you're interested in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.